Greetings, everybody. You're watching Diaspora Connect on One Vibe TV, and my name is Simon Okelo, and you're watching from Langston Hughes. We are at Langston Hughes for Langston Nights. I'm sitting here with my sister, Jazmyn Scott. Jazmyn, how are you doing today?
Fantastic.
Very nice, very nice. Well, Jazmyn and the team from Langston, Seattle, including Team Lennon, are the ones that are hosting One Vibe Africa for the One Vibe African Dinner Series that we've traditionally done at Cafe Avole on Rainier Avenue. And Jazmyn is also like a sister of mine. She's a very powerful lady. She comes from, a very strong lineage here in Seattle. And I just want you to talk to us about Langston Hughes, this building that we are in, and also what Langston is doing currently in the community.
Okay. Well, my name is Jazmyn Scott, and I'm the program manager for Langston, and we are the nonprofit that is housed here in the Langston Hughes Performing Arts Institute. And we started our work 3 years ago in 2016, late 2016, as an independent nonprofit. So we, in many ways, are separate from the building itself, but we live here in this building, and we are the primary programming entity here in this building. And our mission is to cultivate Black brilliance and provide a platform for Black art and culture here in Seattle. And we like to call ourselves the hub for Black art and culture because a lot of that through time, especially in the past 10, 20 years, has been lost a little bit in the community. As many of you know who may be from this city or have been in this city for a while, the city has changed, this neighborhood has changed a lot. Gentrification is a hot button word that's been used quite a bit, and I'm from Seattle. I'm a Seattle native. I grew up in this neighborhood, and so I've watched the changes rapidly happen in this city. And it's hard to watch. It's hard to be a part of, and so that's why Langston is important. Not only Langston, the nonprofit, but this building itself. We are in a very historic space. The city acquired this building almost 50 years ago for the purpose that we're serving today, which is to be a hub for the Black community. This is the historically Black community in Seattle. So when the city acquired this building and named it for Langston Hughes, it was to serve the people who lived in this community. And the majority of the people who lived in this community at that time looked like us. And that's not the case anymore. And so it's very important to us that we stay in this community and we're a place that people, no matter where you have left and moved to or where you're currently at, you can come back to and feel like you're at home. And so what we're doing here with One Vibe and hosting these dinners is a way to invite you back home. So welcome home.
Thank you very much.
And so in addition to our partnership with One Vibe Africa, we partner with a lot of different organizations and institutions and individuals in this city to, like I said, cultivate Black brilliance and provide a space and a platform for Black art and culture to be seen and felt. So this has been one of, or if not, this has probably been our most busiest month to date for Langston, the organization. We have done, including today, I think nearly 20 programs.
Wow.
Just this month.
Wow.
So I've been busy. I haven't rested too much. And I think I've had 3 days off in the entire month. We've been busy. But it's a good kind of busy.
Yes.
Because we're bringing people back into this space. We're even inviting people into other spaces where we're partnering to just kind of elevate the work that we're doing. We do a lot of work around film, Black film and Black filmmakers. We partnered with the Seattle Theater Group to present their pioneers in African American cinema. So we did a whole silent film series that just ended this Monday at Seattle Theater Group at the Paramount. We have our own film series that's happening once a month where this series we're covering horror films, and so we're talking about the depictions of Black folks in horror films traditionally. We had Africa Remix earlier this month, where we presented with Gansango music and dance, traditional and contemporary African dance. And so that's just a glimpse of the type of work that we do. And we strive to continue to stay busy and invite you guys back to be fed this culture that we're hoping to provide.
Fantastic. Just so you all our viewers know, and our listeners, the audience that is here tonight, all the ladies that are being interviewed tonight are also going to be featured on Vibes Radio in Kenya at a program hosted every Tuesday evening by Nazizi, who is a legendary musician from Kenya. And the show that is hosting this, videos, and this video podcast is called Seize and Circle. And it's a really amazing show that features African women in the diaspora that are doing amazing work like what you're doing. But I want you to just talk to us about, Vivian Phillips. Vivian Phillips is your mom, and she's someone I look up to. She's someone that when I need to grow, I find her. How was it being brought up by a mother like her?
So yes, for those of you who are either from Seattle or this area or have been here for a while, I am the Vivian Phillips' daughter, and proudly and happily. My mom is she's been coined as an arts instigator. She has been doing arts producing for many, many years in this city, and she's made it her primary goal to ensure that Black art has a place in Seattle. She is, or I guess she isn't anymore, but she was an arts commissioner. She was on the founding board for Langston, so she is one of the people that ensured that Langston actually came to be. And so I'm her middle child. And out of all her children, I am the one that made the decision to follow in her footsteps. I didn't know that was going to happen. That wasn't my plan early on, but art is my thing. Culture and community is my thing. And I was always the kid that she kind of toted around, and so when I'd be ready to go, like, she'd be talking to people and people would be pulling her, and I'd be like, oh, let's go. But I soaked that up. And also, my connection with this space is because of her. I grew up here at Langston Hughes Performing Arts Institute.
Wow.
I mean, from the 80s, I was doing, the after-school summer programming here. And then this was my first job in the early 90s. And I worked here the entire 1990s as a teenager. And I performed on the stage here. I learned kind of everything I know here alongside my mother and Steve Sneed, who was the artistic director back in the day, who really made Langston what it is. So yeah, I mean, my mom is an incredible person. I don't know how to talk about her.
You just
I guess she's amazing. Yeah. She's inspired not only me and her other children, but so many people in this community. I have so many additional siblings like you because of my mother and just the love that she's given to this community to inspire us to be great and to do great things. And so my love for giving back was really because of her.
Thank you so much. And if you're just watching Diaspora Connect for the first time, we are showing this video series on YouTube, so you better subscribe so that you are the first to watch our upcoming series. And in just closing, how was tonight's dinner? Tonight we had Burkina Faso dinner.
Tonight was delicious. It was amazing.
Fantastic.
It was very flavorful. I look forward to the next 2 months here and tasting all the different food.
Fantastic. Will you just look at the camera and tell people who are watching to subscribe to One Vibe TV?
You better subscribe to One Vibe TV. It's the place to be.
Thank you so much.
Thank
you.
It
was nice talking to you. Fantastic.